So hello, Daxton. How are you?
I am excellent. Yourself?
Daxton, doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you, and I'm so excited that the audience just got a sneak peek of your incredible talent. Daxton, where were you born, and when did you realize that you had this beautiful, beautiful musical gift?
I realized I had a gift for loving music first. When I was in fourth grade, we had a choice. We had two opportunities. They said, well, you have to join, you have to do music, which was great. I don't even think schools do that now. You had to do music. So it had to be, you join the band, the school band, or you join the school choir. Terrified me to play an instrument, because I was born and raised in Cartersville, Georgia, little town, Georgia, cattle town. And it was, to me, the idea of playing an instrument was terrifying. I was afraid to go into a restaurant and order food for myself. I mean, it was just, I was born and raised kind of out in the woods, you know? So I said, okay, well, I'll be in choir. And to me, that was the easy way out. But what I realized, you know, I wasn't a singer, but I knew I loved music. I loved Lionel Richie. I loved Madonna. I loved Michael Jackson. And I was like, okay, well, I do know I like to sing. And so my first teacher, Mr. Nelson, Mr. Charles Nelson, absolutely love him. He made me appreciate and take pride in music, because he, in that little town, was one of the best at what he did. We would go to honors chorus, and he made us nitpick every little word that we did, because coming from Georgia, all the choirs out there, you know, when you competed against choirs, he'd be like, take my hand and lift me up, because we would all sing like that, you know. And he taught us to just change our mouth. And once we had to sing for a German choir and a band from England, and they actually thought we were either German or we were from England, because he was so good at teaching us, you know, diction. So that was when I really said, you know what, I can actually take pride in being a singer. This is really cool.
I love that, Daxton, and it takes all these great teachers out there, and I can relate to, that gives us the permission to step into their power. And now with you and your band In the Stars, you are able to also, by showing and not telling artists and the young Daxtons out there, that they do have the ability to step into their power. And I want to know for you, my friend, how did the band In the Stars all come together?
Once I got out of school, high school, long time ago, I won't date myself. Once I got out of high school, I said, okay, well, everybody's saying go to college, go to college, go to college. And I said, well, I finished high school. I went to college for one semester, and I said, I feel the exact same way that I did in school, you know, which was not a great fit for me. So I said, I want to be an entertainer. And I started taking dance classes, like way late in my life. I started taking dance classes after high school. I started taking vocal artist development classes, you know, at the tender age of 18. And so I was just like, okay, well, I want to really get this down so I'll know what I'm doing. Moved to California, long story short. And I met this guy named Maurice Thomas, who is our guitar player. And people would say stuff like, you guys remind me a lot of each other. Do you guys know each other? Are y'all cousins? Like, no. He was from Cookeville, Tennessee. I'm from Cartersville, Georgia. So I think they were getting that Southern vibe from us. And and they figured out maybe I was his half cousin, because he's mixed. He's like half white, half black. And people thought maybe, yeah, his cousin on one of the sides. I mean, I was like, yeah, the white side.
Daxton, what I love so much about you and your band is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, and tell me if you've been told this before, that everything seems familiar, yet it's new. Like, I'm leaning in and being like, oh, I'm feeling like some nostalgia vibes, but at the same time, it's like, wait, this is brand new. So it's a beautiful dichotomy. It feels like a security blanket, but it's something like I've never heard before.
Yeah, it's so awesome that you say that, Will, because our producer, Bruce Automatic has worked with Whitney Houston. He's worked with Michael Jackson. He's one of Rick Rubin's understudies. And he said the exact same thing as you.
Really?
He said we're actually finishing up an EP with him right now. He did Desperados as well. He said, you know, you guys feel like something brand new. He said, but I feel like, he goes, with this song that we're about to release now, I'm getting 80s vibes. He goes, but with the Desperados, I'm getting 90s alternative. He goes,
I was just about to talk about Desperados, the song, a clip of the song the audience just saw. I mean, I was living my best, you know, elementary, middle school life with that song. But at the same time, it was like, it didn't seem like vintage. Does that make sense? It had like the 90s underbelly, but it was like 21st century relatability.
Yeah, you know, as a songwriter, I always said to people, look, you know, everybody's influenced by somebody. When you hear our stuff, you don't really know. You'll one day you'll go, okay, these guys really love Rage Against the Machine.
That's right.
And then you'll go, you know, on Hellbent, that's coming out next month. You'll say, okay, well, they like Green Day.
But see, this is what I love about you and your band, is that you're going to always keep fans guessing, because you don't pigeonhole yourself into one specific sound. And on top of that, what I'm so excited for you, Daxton, we were talking a little bit about it pre-interview, is with this FENIX app, once you're able to share it with all of your fans, not only are they going to be able to get their own little Daxton in the Stars app on their home screen, but then they're going to be able to share it with people around the country and around the world. And having spoken with over 500 artists in 5 months, half of them have been in the East. And for me, your songs, whether they're in English or translated one day, they're universal feelings.
Awesome. That makes me feel really good to hear you say that.
I'm from New York. I say it like it is. I think that your songs would play in the East like gangbusters, because I know, having spoken with these artists, that they're hungry for these amazing Western sensibilities. In your unapologetic talent, my friend, I'm just so thrilled for you. I'm so thrilled that this moment has come, that, you know, this amazing app and you and your band and your talent are coming together. So I'm just so grateful for the time you took to speak with me.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I know it's valuable, so I am very grateful.
I know yours is as well, my friend. God bless you.
Thank you so much.